Welcome to the Finley Rec Center on this Saturday afternoon. We have a triple header of Alumni League action in the playoffs. We're starting out with two winner go home games. Our first one right now is between Ben Franklin and Cheyney. In game number one, it was Ben Franklin with a come from behind win. Omar Williams, a huge force in that one, driving to the rim at will and leading his team to that game one victory. Then in game two, it looked like Cheyney clamped up on defense, able to shut down that high-flying offense in the paint for Ben Franklin, and with that, we were tied at 1-1, and here we go with Kenyatta Harrison bringing in the ball, and we're underway here from the Finley Rec Center. Here we go, Andre Glover on the wing, gonna look to pass it over to his left. For Ben Franklin in advance, they're obviously going to need Omar Williams, that guy with the ball right there, to be the best player on the floor. We saw him have plenty of those opportunities on the free throw line, and he'll need to convert from there and try to go aggressive to the paint every time he can if they want a chance to win. For Cheyney, just controlling that interior and the glass, just trying to pound to the paint, as we see Omar Williams do it right there as he goes in with the layup. So just for them to try to win this one, just trying to attack that basket and stop the Electrons from scoring that inside-out kind of offense would help them out. You've got Amir Bailey throwing it in the paint. It's going to be tipped and stolen away here by Mack. On the defensive side, this Electron team really good in the interior, showing that again here why they won that game one. Bounce pass inside, defended by the Defensive Player of the Year in Rashawn Brinkley. Inside, and that will go out of bounds. Got some good action for you today. As we said, we have this game. It's a game winner go home for both teams. Have the same situation between Carroll and Girard College in our next game following this one. Then all eyes on Mo Nelson in our last game for you today. Will be a game one in the second round between International Christian and Chester. We see a lob pass inside, up on the post, but can't get that one to convert. And here we go up the floor with Jared Johnson over to his right, mid-range jump shot. And that will bounce off the side of the rim, no good. Good job on the glass converting the and one there. And we're going to be getting an extra free throw here, so we're going to see if he could convert the three-point play. And at the line, we do have Green. Green played really well in that game, too. One of the main reasons why they came out on top in that one. He was very good on offense. You have Omar Williams going to try to pass it inside. Nice look to Blake, and he's able to finish that one. It looked like he just threaded that needle right through that paint over to convert that open layup. Pass on the wing, driving inside. We have Brinkley on the post. Turn around, jump shot, and that won't count. And we have Omar Williams on the rebounding side. Here we see a good bounce pass to Kenyatta Harrison. And we're going to have this Electron team loves to live on the post. We see it time and time again. And we see that Mack shot up but a foul. And two free throws coming up here for the Electrons. The Electrons, they got here via the play-in tournament. They won that only game they had over there. And they're here after winning that first game in this series, trying to advance to the second round. The 8th seed out east. They are really trying to see if they could continue the Cinderella run. We see Sean Mack at the line, and that'll bounce up and off the mark, no good. And this will be going up the other way. Cheyney retaking possession. Up the court we go with Amir Bailey. Gonna keep it himself, trying the mid-range jump shot over Harrison. Can't get that one to go in, and we have the rebound there by Green. Bailey to his left, jump shot up, three-pointer gets it in. Nice shot there by Miles Frazier. And with that, we have a 1-point lead for Cheyney. With the ball, we see Jason Blake. Glover, a really good player for this Electron team. I'm a big fan of his game. Sort of has that 23 on that Warriors-looking jersey. Plays a lot like Draymond as well. Strong on the defensive end. Also a good playmaker for someone his size. And he'll be right there to try to throw this one right in. Blake. Defended by Bailey, getting that Harrison screen. Looking to drive inside, and that will draw the foul. Jason Blake, maybe not known for his free throw shooting, but gets the job done when he needs to. Going to be at the line right here. Cheyney, I feel like, would benefit from a strong start here if they show why they are the higher number 2 seed sooner rather than later. They could, I would think they would try to end this game before it starts, but Electrons obviously will be in their way of doing that big time, and that shot is off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound in here by Amir Bailey, and this ball will advance up the court, looking for a quick three, gonna pass it inside instead. Jared Johnson trying his luck from downtown, and that will hit the side of the rim, no good. Johnson again. No good. Rebounded by Mack. Here we go up the floor with Andre Glover. Bailey defending him heavily. Turnaround, jump shot. Gets it to go in. Job on the post there by the, I'd say he's a mid-sized wing player in him. And get a jump shot up. No good. Rebound Andre Glover, and he's going to bring this up himself. With the ball, defended by Johnson, looking to get around the defender, right around midcourt. Able to do so, driving inside, gets the contact. No, looks like there's a whistle, and he's going to be helped up by the official. And it's going to be a foul, but not on the shot, and it'll stay Electrons basketball over to Blake. With 9 seconds on the shot clock, we see Glover going to think about the shot, putting it up, and I was way off. Probably fooled by the countdown. Green bounce pass inside, up with the shot. Brinkley can't get it. Green cleaning up the boards and able to knock down the layup. See what the call is on the floor. It's going to be Electron basketball. Going to do it after the break, though, with 2:38 left in this first quarter. We do have a tied 7-7 game. Going to keep it right here, however. In the early stages, it should be a close game here. I feel like it could be close to the very end. Obviously, both teams have a lot to play for. If we take a quick peek for a quick second at what the bracket is looking like, we could figure out how the rest of the playoffs went down. We had a lot of games for you last Thursday. We're going to be back here today, obviously. Then we're going to be here Sunday for the first time as the playoffs start to ramp up. Going to give you coverage the rest of the way. We saw Thursday rather, it was a win for Penwood. They advanced over Mansion. It was also a win for Lincoln, advancing over ENS. And then it was that last game we saw, it was between these two teams. We saw Cheyney take over, winning 44-32 against Ben Franklin in that game 2. They're back here 2 days later to see who will advance in this series. Out of the timeout, it will be Electrons starting with the ball on the left side. Here we go up the court with the ball. Jason Blake just going to try to run past Jared Johnson. Over to his left, pass inside. Thinking about the three, he's going to take it, and it's good. Good shot there by Andre Glover, putting his team up by 3, trying to overtake Cheyney early in this first quarter. Amir Bailey with the ball, driving inside, pass way out. Brinkley with it. And that will be deflected by Glover and will stay right here. Cheyney basketball. Brinkley, defended by Kenyatta Harrison. Behind the back pass over to the top of the key. Pass over to the top. Pass shot. Good. Gets it right as the shot clock expired. But the 3 ball there was Amir Bailey, and this leads now at 12-7. Looks like the 2 ball maybe. We're going to pass it over to their left, Kenyatta Harrison. Blake to his right. Glover with the ball, defended by Bailey, and they're going to hold the travel, and it's going to be going the other way. Glover, not a fan of that one, showing his displeasure with that call by the official, and it's going to be going up the court with Cheyney. Brinkley going to take this one up himself. About to hit that final minute mark in this first quarter. Inside, up with a shot. Frazier can't get it to go. Rebound by Blake. Taking it up himself. Jason Blake, been seeing him a lot more lately. Between him and Glover usually take over ball handling duties. Usually bring this one up the court for this Electron squad, and it's going to be Glover bringing it out for this occasion over to Blake. Tried to get that screen from Mack. He's going to back off. Pass inside. Try to go up with the shot. Going to be punched out by a Cheyney defender. And here we go, Amir Bailey. Pass over to the corner. Jared Johnson with the ball. Going to go up with a shot from the top of the key. Can't get it to go in. And it will be Blake there hauling in the rebound. Omar Williams with the ball. Quiet in this first quarter so far. Team still well within reach. Kenyatta Harrison inside layup. Can't get it to go in. Rebound by Cheyney. Up the court we go. Jared Johnson. Jump shot. Free throw line. Can't get it to go. Omar Williams tried to go for the rebound. Couldn't get his hands on it, but Frazier runs at it, gets it out of bounds. Going to call it off of Ben Franklin. Bailey pass. Shot up. Can't get it. Rebounded by Williams. Final seconds, first quarter. And that will count, hitting the net, and that will do it for quarter number one. It is a 1-point lead for the Electrons, trying to pull off the upset against Cheyney in this winner-go-home game 3. We're going to be right back here for the start of the second quarter. Stay right here on SFBN. Quarter of play in this winner-go-home game 3. It's a slim 1-point lead for the Electrons with the ball. We do have Cheyney, Brinkley more specifically, number 22 with it. Johnson over to his left. Miles Frazier way downtown. Won't get it. It's been a good start. Probably exactly the start the Electrons wanted. Still well within this one. Usually a team that surges later in the game rather than earlier. Shot by Glover. Can't get that one to go. Jared Johnson with it. In fact, I think this could be one of the better second-half teams in the Alumni League. Had plenty of games this season where they're down early in that first or second quarter, then came back to win it late. In fact, that's how they won game 1 of this series. Good to see them up on top. I feel head coach would feel really good about that early in the stages of this decisive game. Omar Williams looking to drive inside, and they'll call that one on, it looks like, Brinkley. And it's going to be Omar Williams throwing this one out right from under that basket. Williams going to go ahead. Going to switch it over to Kenyatta Harrison, rather. It should be a very good few games of action here today and tomorrow, as that shot's up and in there by Mack. As we said, the schedule tomorrow is still undecided. Have plenty of games here that will decide it between this game here, decisive game 3. Have another winner go home game either coming up next with Carroll and Girard College. We see Omar Williams driving inside, layup. Oh, what a block there by Miles Frazier, rejecting Omar Williams. Exactly what the Cheyney team needs. Up with the layup and the fast break, finishes it himself. Trying to make a statement early here, the Cheyney is. And we see a whistle on the floor. And it's going to be a foul on Rashawn Brinkley. 2 quick fouls for him in this second quarter of play. Bounce pass over to Kenyatta Harrison. Going to roll it off of the defender. And it's going to be an out-of-bounds call of Franklin keeping it. Here we go, Jason Blake. Defended by Frazier, gonna put the shot right up over him, can't get it to go. And it's gonna be Cheyney basketball as that ball was knocked out by Sean Mack. Gonna be starting out here from the side. Jared Johnson throwing it into Amir Bailey, and here we go once more. Cheyney starting up their possession, pass over to Rashawn Brinkley, who is the Defensive Player of the Year. It was an impressive Cheyney season for them. They were the number 2 seed, falling just short of Comtech in that conference. the winner of this game. We haven't decided the rest of the bracket for the second round yet. Comtech, Lincoln, and Penwood have not chosen their opponents quite yet. Gonna wait to see the results of this game to find that one out. Hopefully, we'll get that news to you sometime today. It's just a matter of when they want to announce it. That second shot up and in by Amir Bailey. Here we go, Omar Williams. Trying to get him going. I don't think he scored quite yet today. The big man for Ben Franklin, the engine of this team most days, more often than not. And we see, looks like that was Rashawn Brinkley getting in the face a little bit of Omar Williams. Probably just trying to get his team energized early stages of this one. Still very close. They've been trading baskets, it seems like, so far. 5 minutes left in this second quarter. Blake pass over to Kenyatta Harrison. Trying to thread the needle. Mack to Blake. And ignoring the shot clock, that's a 24-second violation. It's going to be Cheyney basketball. About halfway through this second quarter, it is a 1-point lead for Cheyney. And here we go up the court. Amir Bailey passing it over to his right, Jared Johnson. Holding on to it. Frazier going to drive inside, dishing it out. Over to Amir Bailey for the mid-range jump shot. Can't get that one to fall. Frazier cleaning up the glass. Quick pass, quick shot, gets it to go in. Good job there converting by Green, and this leads him up to 3. Trying to pull away here, Cheyney is. Kenyatta with the ball. Prevented by Frazier. Quick pass, quick shot. Glover with it. Can't get it to fall in. And Omar Williams cleaning up the glass with a 2-hand jam. Been seeing that all season long. The putback king for this Electron squad, Omar Williams. Brinkley bounce pass to his right. Looking for an open man. Finds one in Miles Frazier. Drive inside. Rashawn Brinkley right over the defender. That would be enough to draw the foul. And at the free throw line, we're going to have Rashawn Brinkley. We said earlier, Defensive Player of the Year, well earned. Been able to lock down most of his assignments there on the defensive end. We see him at the free throw line right here. Go shot number 2. Gets it to go in. And this leads now up to 3. Here we go, Omar Williams. Trying to drive past Brinkley. Jump shot, quick fake out, and that will be a turnover. Cheyney recovering the ball. Thought he was going to go for the shot, trying to pass it inside. Tried to maybe change his mind a bit too late there, as that was a wild pass. And a bit roughed up there around at the mid-range, and this will be Electron basketball. We see Jason Blake passing it out to Harrison. Both teams with no bench, so we're just seeing these 5 for the rest of this game. Harrison, jump shot over Frazier, can't get it to go. Mack recovering the rebound, and a jump shot was hit on the right arm there, trying to go up with it, and a foul will be called. Free throws coming up here for the Electrons. Mack gonna be ready to put up these free throws. Sean Mack, about 50% from the line all season long. Good enough numbers for a team's big man. Maybe not ideal necessarily, but definitely would get by. Not necessarily at the point you'd want to hack him necessarily. That second shot is up and in. Lead now down to 1 for Cheyney. Here we go up the floor with the ball is Jared Johnson. Over to his right. 90 seconds to go in this first half. Pass tipped away, stolen by Harrison. Going to be passed over to Mack, and that's going to be another turnover. Jared Johnson there on the recovery on the other end. Quick, long pass. Here we go. Green driving inside. Right-hand layup, drawing the foul. 2 free throws coming up here for Cheyney. Minute 12 reads the clock. As we said, Cassim Green really stepped his game up last time out. I would say he was the leading force in that win in this game too. Trying to put up another similar performance, trying to advance this team to the second round of the playoffs. That first shot is bounced all around the rim and then into the bottom of the net, so that first free throw's good. Ready at the line for shot number 2, and that will bounce out, no good. Omar Williams on the boards. Glover on the corner looking for a way inside this paint. Nice defense by Jared Johnson. Gonna work that post, gets that shot up. Oh, just so close, can't get that one to fall. Not enough on it, big layup there, gets it to go in. Rashawn Brinkley. Shot clock turned off for the remainder of this half. Up the floor we go, Omar Williams. Defended by Brinkley. Gonna get that Sean Blake screen. Won't look for it. Gonna keep it himself, driving inside. And that will just hit the backboard as he was just smothered on the defense. And that will do it for the end of the first half. Low scoring, close game so far. Good defense on both sides. It is a 4-point lead for Cheyney. Gonna take a break and be right here for you for the start of the second half. Stay right here on SFBN. Be right back. Here about to start the second half. It's been a close defensive matchup so far. That is a 2016 lead for Cheyney. Starting with the ball. Been a good job stopping that interior offense, like we said in the opener. Omar Williams been shut down so far, but still well within reach for this Ben Franklin team. Been Andre Glover keeping them in this one, as that's a nice shot. Cans it right in. Good job by Jared Johnson splashing that one from downtown. And this lead's now 23-16. Here we go, Harrison on the wing, looking for the open man, finding him. Williams, they need him if they want a good chance here. Mack, pass, Glover, gets it to gun again. Good job by number 23 for the Electrons, keeping them within reach over here. And a pass inside to Jared Johnson. Brinkley trying to draw that foul. And they're saying that was good acting by Omar Williams, going to stay right here with Cheyney. Passing it inside, Jared Johnson. We do see ICHS players in the building. Gonna be here for that last game, for that game one against Chester. All eyes today on, even with all these winner go home games, all eyes still on Mo Nelson. Broke that Alumni League record in that game one against Fells with all those three-pointers, as we see a shot made there by Cheyney. Was just a crazy performance. That's the second time we did that this year. Definitely something that would be on the top of the minds for all international Christian players in that last game on the schedule. Quick layup there, nice job by Jason Blake getting it done. This lead's now cut down to 5. Up the court, Jared Johnson. Gonna look for Rashawn Green. Over to his left, Brinkley, shot up, can't get it to go in. Mack tipping the ball, gonna be rebounded by Harrison. And here we go up the court with the Electrons, down by 5. Well, within reach, as we've said earlier, and a good defensive showcase for you on this first game today. Williams trying to work that post game up with the left, can't get it to go in. Glover cleaning up the post once more and gets it to go for the easy deuce. Still only that one basket for Omar Williams, looking to try and improve on that number. Here we go with Jared Johnson, gonna keep it at half court, just past half court. Frazier to the corner, open 3. Can't get it to go in. On the post, on the boards, we have Kasim Green there to pick it up, and that will draw the foul. And 2 free throws coming up here for Cheyney. Kasim Green, usually the main scorer for this Cheyney squad, at least was last time out in that game 2 win. Won by 12 in that one, trying to advance after being down to that 1-0 hole at the start of this series. Would be obviously a huge win for both teams. I guess that goes without saying, but would show a lot of grit come winning those 2 straight against the same team after losing that close game in that game one. Really had it the whole way. Just the Electrons creeping from behind, able to pull out on top in that 4th quarter. Maybe looking for a similar storyline here today. Williams giving Blake that screen, gonna throw it over to Harrison. Driving inside, up with the layup, heavily defended. Williams, here he goes, cleaning up the post like he usually does. Now down by just 3. Green, dribble move, going past Blake and able to finish that shot up in the paint. Moving over to his left on that one, that was a good finish. Trying to do that pick and roll once more. Williams helping him out. Gonna be defended heavily there by Miles Frazier. We see a pass over to Omar. Gonna hold it on the mid-range. Harrison inside. Can't get it to go in as the shot clock expired. Jared Johnson there, gonna pick up that ball. Frazier pass out to the corner mid-range jump shot, and that won't count. You have Sean Mack cleaning up the boards once more. And up the court we go with Jason Blake. Trying to show off those dribble moves. Glover trying to bounce that pass in, but Cheyney's all over that one. Miles Frazier fast break, up with the layup, can't get it to go in, but the foul. And 2 free throws coming up here for Miles Frazier and this Cheyney team. Frazier putting in some good work here so far on the day in this decisive game 3. Has been scoring at 11 points the other day. Doing a good job, putting up maybe even bigger numbers. On pace to do so here in this game 3 as that first shot from the line is good. abbreviated Alumni League Saturdays with the playoffs rolling on more. Gonna see less of those full days of action. Instead, gonna split the work between these 2 days of the weekend. 3 games today, 3 games tomorrow. Blake trying to pass it inside. That bounced off the rim somehow, and it's gonna be picked up here by Brinkley. Gonna bounce past it to Jared Johnson. Holding on to it, defended by Blake. Opening up Bailey on the mid-range. That shot's up and can't find the bottom of the net. Just hitting the side of the front of the rim, no good. Glover in the fast break has 3 Cheyney players all over him, and that was a just flat-out rejection by this whole Cheyney team. Bailey to the corner. Johnson, jump shot, 3-pointer. Oh, that was so close, just in and out. And that ball rolls on the floor, and it will be Electron basketball. Cheyney's starting to break away a little bit here. His lead is out to 7. We see Omar Williams achieving that pass, go inside, stutter step layup, can't get it to fall in. And not what the doctor ordered for the Electrons. Frazier gonna pass this one out to the corner. Getting it back over to Bailey. Good pump fake, finding the open shot inside, can't get it to go in. Lob past Mack, one-on-one, Brinkley on the defensive ends, and you can't get that one to go in, and the foul will be called there on Brinkley, and 2 free throws coming up here for Sean Mack. Gonna be ready to go at the line momentarily. Be 2 shots coming up to about just over 2 minutes left to go in this 3rd quarter. First shot, can't find it. Ready to go, shot number 2, and he finds that one, and this lead's now cut down to just 6. It's still a 2-possession game. Frazier with the ball, over to his left, on top of the key, they throw it to Brinkley, thinking about the shot. Gonna throw it over to his left, bullet pass over to Jared Johnson for 3. Can't find it. Green's cleaning up the boards again, and that was tipped over, rebounded by Mack, and here we go with Andre Glover. Looking to drive inside, right-hand layup, gets it to fall right through. Good job there by Andre Glover, keeping his team in this game. Lead cut down to just 4 now after being down by 7 just a few possessions ago. Driving inside, Frazier, right-hand layup, gets it to go in. Right into the face of Andre Glover, who gets up after the shot. Harrison with the ball. Final minute. And that will be tipped away by Brinkley, able to find his foot on that ball, and they're going to pass it in here from the side. Glover to Williams. Driving past Frazier inside, right-hand layup, and they're all over that one, saying that was a clean block, but it'll stay right here. Electron's keeping it. It's going to be new 14 seconds on the shot clock with the ball. Blake going to put up a shot in the face of Bailey, but that was way off. Maybe could have found a better one there. Brinkley in the transition gets that one to fall right through. And it's now an 8-point lead. Put 2 shots here for Cheyney, and that lead is now up to the largest it's been so far. Glover driving inside. Contested layup, can't get it to go. Good interior defense here by Cheyney all game so far, stopping that offense, and this will be going out of bounds, going up the other way, Electron ball. And that's going to be it for the 3rd quarter. Cheyney just showing off your defensive prowess, able to lock down this Electron offense all inside. It's an 8-point lead, and we're going to be right back here for the start of this 4th quarter. Stay right here on SFBN. Back here, start of the fourth quarter, it is Cheyney up by 8. Been impressive defensive performance by this team so far. We did say in the opening that the Electrons need to control the paint inside if they want to win. Cheyney's been doing all of that instead. They've dominated the glass, getting that interior defense on point, and they lead this one by 8. Still not out of the line yet for the Electrons to make a comeback, as they'll need a lot more of that. Omar Williams able to knock down that layup, lead now down to 6. Still only a 2-possession game. Good defense on both sides. Still in the 30s and 20s on the scoreboard. Jared Johnson locked down by Blake, going to pass it inside. Driving, going up for the layup, and I'll draw the foul. Going to be a foul on Andre Glover. 2 free throws coming up here for Cheyney. Cheyney just checking off every box so far in this one. Whether it be that defense inside, locking down their best player and controlling that rebound. Just their big 3 keys, just getting all of them here. But still have work to do here in this fourth quarter. Nowhere close to being done yet. We see Brinkley at the line trying to convert the second free throw. We'll make this an 8-point game. And that's off the front of the rim, no good, and this lead stays here at 7. Williams going to drive this one up himself. As much as it's appealing to do, to go like hero ball mode and try to take over himself, we do see him making the right basketball move, finding the open man inside. We did see so many games, such as that game 1, where Omar Williams decided to throw up that switch. And he might try to do that here, though, so far in this quarter, as it's still just a 5-point lead with 7 minutes to go. Jump shot up, can't get it. Green with the shot, recovered by Glover. Going to be going up the court here with Omar Williams. Just taking his time here. He looks so casual in such a critical moment in their season. Driving inside, layup, hand in his face, and that will draw the foul. They're just going to need to go to the free throw line, honestly. That's what the Electron team has been known for doing, just not seeing them there as much as we are used to. But seeing it right here, it's going to be Omar Williams going to be shooting 2 free throws. Up next, it's going to be Carroll and Girard College in another winner-go-home game 3. We saw Girard College win their first game, then we saw Carroll come back in that game too. Going to see the co-MVP Janya Green in that one. Wanting to see a good performance out of him. In the 4-point game, make it a 3-point game, and we see Ben Franklin right back in this one. Probably gonna want to see them at the free throw line more if you are an Electron fan. Jared Johnson on the wing, gonna look for to find a way inside. Over to Green. Trying to dribble right past Mack, gonna look in for the layup. Defended by, good defense there by 32 Mack. Sean Mack on the defensive side, just unable to haul in the rebound to drive inside Bailey. Oh, what a finish. Spectacular move by Emir Bailey, and that will give them the 2 points they wanted on that possession, and they now lead by 5. Andre Glover, defended there by Jared Johnson. Gonna try to go right through him, driving inside, left-hand layup, can't get it to go. We see him, Blake, getting it in there. Looking in front of him, just going to throw up with the layup, maybe a bit too much on that one. Needed those points, just unable to find him. Jared Johnson, good passing game, drawing the foul. We saw the back and forth passing game here by Cheyney, just trying to avoid the contact there maybe, but they do find him, and they're not going to complain with these 2 free throws. At the line, we see Cassim Green. Can't find that first free throw. Good news for Cheyney. The clock is in their favor with it continuing to roll down. Not a sight to see if you're an Electrons fan, however. Can't get either free throw to fall in, and it's going to be Mack bringing in that ball. And here we go with Jason Blake. Halfway through here in this fourth quarter. Williams driving inside, and he's going to run right into Miles Frazier. Gonna fall to the floor, slow to get up. Then able to do so. And it's gonna be passed out here by Jason Blake. Happy to see both teams in the building for our next one up. Bunch of Girard College guys to my right. Pass over to Andre Glover. Gonna lob it up to Omar Williams. Gonna be taken away here by Green. Cheyney in the fast break. 2-on-3. Driving over, pass to his right. Inside we go. Brinkley layup. Gets it to go in off the glass. Big layup there, and it's now an 8-point lead with 4 minutes to go. Omar Williams needing to get something done quick, and it's going to stay right here with the Electrons. Omar to Blake. Glover with it, defended by Bailey. Nice dribble move, opening himself up inside, and gets that shot to fall in, no foul. We look for the and one there, unable to find it. Lead at 6. Bailey going to hold on to this ball, heavily defended by Jason Blake. We see Jared Johnson over to his left. Frazier driving inside, right-hand layup. That's the contact and the foul. 2 free throws coming up here for Cheyney. Going to make this a 9-point game potentially, a 3-possession game. Big so late in this game. Trying to get this clock running down past the 3-minute mark here from the free throw line. Frazier, first shot up and in, and this leads now at 9. Electrons need to get something done here. Time running low. Blake with the ball. Looking for that Omar screen, can't find it, but pass it to him instead. Pass inside, Blake up with the layup, gets it to fall in. Just trying to hang on here with 2:45 left to go. Jared Johnson having other plans, trying to close him out. Defended by Blake. Electrons have been having opportunities all series long, had that game 1 win. Had a chance to close them out game 2, couldn't do it, then had this game today and just haven't found their feet on offense quite yet. Johnson inside, layup, gets it up, and right when the shot clock expires, finds the bottom of the net, and this leads up to 9. Williams, relatively quiet, dribble moves all around, inside, losing it. Here we go, fast break, Cheyney, inside, pass to Green. Gonna keep it on the corner, driving, passing, scoring. Oh, what a block by Sean Mack. Trying to give his team some hope there past this 2-minute marker, down by 9. Gonna need to get the shooting going if you're the Electrons. Not trying to end the season quite yet. Johnson getting that screen, passed it, shot up, foot on the line, gets it to go in as the shot clock expires, making this a double-digit game with 90 seconds to go. Big shot there by Jared Johnson, putting that lead up to double figures. Shot by Glover, can't get it. Rebound by Jared Johnson. Pass over inside Bailey, up with a quick layup, and that does it. 13-point lead for Cheyney, and it's all smiles on that bench there. Black uniforms, all smiles, up by 13. Timeout by the Electrons, minute 21 to go. Been great late game clock management by Cheyney, getting those turnovers, just shutting down this offense by the Electrons. Their defense really stepping up here today, and they've been converting on the other end when needed. Have that point total up to 50. In this next game, we do have a good one. We have Carroll and Girard College. That series is tied at 1 game apiece as well. Looking like Cheyney's in good position to advance. So we're going to keep it there with that. And just to look at that bracket, it would be up next. It would be Cheyney, assuming they get the 2-1 series win. They would have a choice after Comtech, as they are the number 1 seed. So it will be Penwood, Cheyney, Lincoln, and Comtech, the remaining teams out east. Going to be passed in here, Andre Glover. I'm just going to throw it right back to Blake. Time running low for the Electrons. Down by 13, going to need a lot. Driving inside, left-hand layup, gets it to go in. Here we go, Jared Johnson bringing this one up himself. Over to his right on the corner, driving inside. Euro step up with the layup, gets it to go in. Good job matching the Electrons here, exactly what they need. Trying to just put points on the board, up by 13. Andre Glover with the ball over to his left, driving inside Blake. Pass out. Three-pointer. Harrison. It's a big one. Can't get it to go in. Cheyney looking like they're going to get past the Electrons here with a huge defensive game. They're shutting down their whole entire offense for a good amount of this fourth quarter at the very least, it seemed like. And it's going to be Cheyney basketball passed out here by Ymir Bailey. Up the floor with the ball, Jarrett Johnson. Gonna get past Blake, driving inside, layup, and that is good. 2 points on the board, and a strong presence in this fourth quarter for Cheyney. Running away with it, was down by just like, was up by like 5 at the start of the quarter. The score is now up to a 15-point lead, and the slam, and that will do it for Cheyney with the right hand, one-hand flush. Closing out the Electrons here in this decisive game 3. That one-hand jam might just do it. Frazier inside, bounce pass up to the right, and that might just do it. Up by 18, a strong run by Cheyney this fourth quarter, and that'll do it. The Electrons going to be going home. Cheyney moving on, advancing to the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Up next, we have another winner-go-home game. It's going to be the 4-seed Carroll against 5-seed Girard College. Should be a good one. Going to see the co-MVP, Janya Green, coming up next here on SFBN. Stay right here.